JustAWife TV presents
Married with Games.
Recording audio.
Recording video. Link is running across the screen. The moon's coming
Oh, it's so pretty.
down. Okay, well, welcome to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We decided that we wanted something a little bit more casual to play. This game's actually really kind of important to my childhood, I think. It really kind of set the precedent for a lot of the kind of games I think I would enjoy moving forward. And my wife's never actually gotten to play through this one really, or see it or anything. And
Negative. Well,
like
okay, we tried
did a
to
little
do
bit of the handheld.
the emulator.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Fun
Okay. We did the multiplayer
time.
version, and that is what we're using this on right now. So there will be some interesting artifacts of that will show up. Like whenever I get an item, it's gonna pop up on the screen, like, "Oh, Mr. Silk got this" or whatever. But aside from that, still just base game. Nothing really changed. Just wanted something kind of
Just light and easy.
light, easy, and I don't know. It's comfort food. This is something that I can just play through and not have to think too hard about, and hopefully, people will enjoy kind of going through this with us. I know that this is by far one of my favorite games. Zelda games as a whole are of my favorite genre.
But this is like your favorite, right?
So this is the one that
Or Breath of the
really
Wild.
set the tone for me for a lot of like the Zelda, for Zelda games, and this was my favorite for a while. I would actually say, and we'll probably figure a way to get this on stream as well. But I think of the classic 3D Zelda games, prior to Breath of the Wild and what that game is. I would actually say Wind Waker is my favorite, but I'm glad to go through this, and maybe we'll even do Majora's Mask too.
I am curious about Majora's Mask. I think that one is the only other one that I'm interested in, because you said that's where what's her face is actually relevant to fighting and stuff. Like she's not just a little damsel in distress all the time. Zelda.
I think you're thinking Wind Waker.
Is that Wind Waker?
Yeah.
Is that when she fights and shit?
She has a much more interesting role, basically,
okay.
until, I won't go too much into it. But, that one's interesting. Majora's Mask is cool because it's one of the few games that's like a direct sequel. So Majora's Mask is a direct sequel to Ocarina of Time.
Oh, okay.
And then Wind Waker uses a lot of the lore that's set in Ocarina of Time and kind of Majora's Mask, I guess. What do we want our name to be?
F.
Oh, TF. Toff. Or do you want to just go Tiff?
No, TF.
Tiff.
R.
Tiffer.
Uppercase J.
Why are we not using
I don't
any
know,
vowels?
I just Just picking random letters. QS.
Tiffergus. Why goes Tiffergus? Tiffergus.
Well, it could be a lowercase QS.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you don't have to do all uppercase.
You didn't specify.
I know.
Tiffergus. All right. Tiffergus. The Adventures of Tiffergus. Let's go.
It's Swedish.
Tiffergus. The vasty forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as a guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree.
I don't think it's gonna pick that up very well.
What, me?
No. That's
Why?
coming in pretty low.
I'm right here.
Really low like
The
this.
children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy.
The Kokiri.
Except for one. This young lad.
I actually have a
This
plushie
bitch.
that's a Kokiri.
To Fergus, and his stupid name doesn't have a fairy.
Do they not say the name in it?
I mean, they will eventually. Like whenever they address you directly.
They'll be like, hey,
to Fergus.
blank.
Yeah.
But they don't say your name, right?
No, those. Oh yeah. I mean, there is no voice acting in this game. It's an N64.
Oh,
game.
right. I forgot. Yeah, there's no voice acting. I knew that.
I mean, there's like,
I knew
ha,
that.
yeah.
That was a test for the audience to see if they knew it.
Okay. Nope. It's gonna do.
What bitrate is this game again? What is this called?
Oh, I mean, this would technically be. I mean, it's 64.
64-bit?
Yeah. I mean, that was the whole point.
That's the old
N64.
60.
Yeah.
Oh, because is that why it's
That's
called?
Yes.
No shit.
Yeah.
So 64-bit is
Navi, we're out
just
though. Come hither.
from the N64.
Yes. Because before that, it was
What?
16-bit, and then it was 8-bit.
So
before,
did they
prior to
like
that.
coin that shit?
Oh, Navi. What do you mean? No, they just literally, it's like, it was the Nintendo 64. It was a Nintendo 64
So that's
device.
why we have now 64-bit is like a...
Well, no, because 64-bit, so anything in the, like, multiples of 8 was the best way for us to distribute video source, basically, at that point, especially any, like, kind of graphical thing like that. So it went from 8 to 16 to 64.
Oh, no way. I didn't know that. I had no idea.
I mean, that, I think you even, like, that's why you had the Commodore 64, too,
Commodore 64.
Yeah.
Isn't that a beverage?
No, Commodore was, like, in direct competition with Atari.
Okay.
Anyways, Navi the Fairy. Listen to my words. The words of the Deku Tree.
Like
It's gonna be a real slow start for people who don't want to just listen to us podcast. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm.
Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule.
This is the old tree talking, not the fairy.
Oh.
You can be the fairy
What's
though.
on the fairy? I mean, I thought it was.
You were not paying any attention.
No,
That's
I wasn't
okay.
paying.
For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier deterring outsiders maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left.
Are you a
Fly,
sir?
Navi. Fly, the
Or a
fate of the
man?
forest. Nay, the world depends upon thee.
He was inside of the tree talking to the tree?
I mean, she was just hanging out. She's a fairy that wasn't assigned a Kokiri.
This Fern Gully, right? This is the Fern Gully one? No.
No.
Is Zelda just Fern Gully?
No.
This is fairies
No. This
in
is
trees?
just... So the Kokiri, in this part of the timeline, they manifest as humans. They're
Really?
basically, like, this is more Peter Pan. Like, all the Kokiri are,
Oh.
like, immortal children. Interesting because you can kind of go lore-wise, right? So this is really early in the whole mythos of Zelda. So the Kokiri at this point could still manifest as like full beings instead of saplings, right? Because that's what they eventually become, are like little tree people, the Koroks.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what the Koroks.
And it's
The great
Deku Tree wants to talk to you, Fergus. Get up, bitch.
no, I'm sleeping. I'm just tired.
Hey, wake up.
But I don't want. This is the last time I get to sleep this entire game.
Is it really?
Pretty sure.
There's no more sleep in the game?
I don't think there's any more
He
sleeping.
doesn't need rest.
It's like, hello.
He really doesn't sleep, does he?
No.
You finally woke up. I'm Navi the fairy.
I mean,
like the Navi people. That's why I was thinking of.
oh, funny. Yeah, Navi
that's like-
is literally
that's
just short for
basically-
navigation. Like, that's why they
Oh,
went with Navi, because
really?
she's your guide.
She's your navigator.
The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you.
I finally have a fairy. I'm a real boy.
You have been summoned. Get your ass out of bed.
Isometric views. All right, let's see if I remember
oh my God,
what I
it's so
said.
cute.
Yeah, it's a
I
fun
didn't
game.
get now when we did. I didn't. I think I deleted that video by now. But when we tried to play as a group, I didn't get very far. I basically barely left the village. Who's that?
Yahoo!
Oh, it's his girlfriend.
Hi, Fergus. Yeah, kind of. As much as Immortal. Okay, I really probably.
Is Link in this? Is he actually
You'll
a
find
tree
out.
person?
You'll find out.
Oh, I will find out.
Oh, fairy! Finally, a fairy's come to you, Fergus. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true cookie, Fergus. Zelda, the great fairy tree summons you. It's quite an honor to talk to the great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you. Okay, I'm not gonna talk to everybody. Fuck this. All right, I know this.
That was really good because it was coming in real hot.
All right, this will be walkthrough-ish in the sense that I am going to
He knows how to walk
do
through.
almost everything. Yes. Look at this. This is how you tutorial. Yep. I should change where I have my Z. I do not like that as my Z.
Oh, because it's not the.
Let me just steal some money. Thank you. Be back when I've got
Ooh,
40.
shop.
Kokiri.
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 Kokiri. Anyways.
So
So.
the Kokiri are the tree people. No.
Yeah, the Kokiri eventually
that?
become the Koroks. Yes.
Okay, so the Koroks are like the plushie that I have.
Yeah, the plushie. They're the little saplings that come off the
game.
Great Deku. Like so, the Great Deku tree is a pretty persistent force in most of Zelda games.
Ferngully tree.
I guess I need to rewatch Ferngully because for some reason that doesn't sound right.
Tree.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a tree.
Yeah.
That's all. I mean, that's basically it. There's just a giant tree and there's fairies and it's all magic. That's it. That's Ferngully. Okay. Oh, and then the big bad humans come in to deforest the.
I mean, well, yeah. I mean, then that's when it's the Avatar James Cameron style.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because then it's in Ferngully you've got the like. What is it, smog or oil, basically? I think it's supposed to be like gasoline. He's like evil. It was just a movie that the hippies made to like.
I mean,
promote,
I'm pretty sure most people who are watching us are going to know what Ferngully is.
Well,
I mean, unless the real youth come in.
One would hope.
I mean, I don't expect Zoomers or whatever comes post-Zoomer
whatever the
would
youngest
know.
people are.
Like, I mean, that would be strictly us, having
in our
generation showing it to our children.
What is our generation? We're not going to say.
No, we're millennials. It's fine.
Are we?
We're in our fucking 30s. Like, I don't know why we're...
Stop outing me on the podcast.
I don't think it's going to be very hard to deduce our age with our interest. Perhaps I'm wrong, but...
So, I remember this spot. No, I don't.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Indiana Jones board.
Well, I didn't
going around.
I didn't go in the logs though.
How did you not? So I was half tempted to make you play through this because it'd be like, okay, I could kind of like guide you through.
Well, we could switch.
We could
switch
if you have
off.
to. Yeah.
We could try that.
Otherwise,
I'm not
again,
gonna last very long though. Like I hated the controls in this.
Yeah, and that's.
It was so
it's just dated.
frustrating to me.
Like if you didn't grow up with this,
my tolerance is just fucking zero for like old shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Unless it's like
because you've gone into gaming at a kind of like a later stage, and
that's not true. I was I
you played Sonic.
All right.
Okay, I'll give you that. You played Sonic.
I played a shit ton of Sonic. I also played Golden Axe back in the day. We had a Sega forever until it died. That's how much I played.
Okay, let me rephrase then. I think you got into like the 3D like isometric games back once a lot of the problems of 3D isometric games like got better.
Nintendo was too bougie. We couldn't afford it.
This is actually...
that's the thing, though. Like, I feel like with Nintendo and how many different systems they came out with, it was like, nah. My brother had all the game systems, really. And then he would pass... Like, I had hand-me-downs. So I got his old PlayStation at one point, and then his, PS2. And then I think that was it. I think after the second one. I think I had an old Xbox at one point.
I think I don't need 40. Let's see. Does this rupee regen? It'd be cool if this rupee regens.
See, while you were playing these really lovely little games, I was playing GTA and doing some bad shit.
It is 40.
That's what I was doing.
Okay. I'm not a noob. I remembered exactly how much that cost. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I still played Grand Theft Auto and all those things. I just had to, I wasn't allowed to until I was a little bit closer to being an appropriate age for them.
Yeah. That was not so much my life.
Well, you had older siblings that could just, that you would get the game, and then why wouldn't you play them?
My mom didn't pay attention to shit, and we were
like
kids.
that seems pretty standard.
She pay attention to shit. So this is the shop.
Yeah, it's cute.
What's his name? He can't reach the counter.
He's just the shop owner, shopkeep. Like I don't think he has a.
He didn't have a name.
I don't think he's given a name. I honestly, so few of them I think are given like proper names.
Oh.
Like. I mean, again, it's an old game. It just kind of did what it knew was important to it. Okay,
this drove me nuts too, this menu. It was, I don't know why. It just bothered me. I couldn't understand it.
That's fine. Yeah. I mean, again, it is dated. That's like, there are things that I'm not going to defend on it, Like,
it's probably a very simple menu, but for some reason.
Well, this is kind of back in that phase where, and, this is really funny, and it's something I miss in a way too. It's like if you didn't sit and like read the instruction manual for games. Remember, you'd get these full pamphlets, like these little booklets that'd be like, okay,
that
this
was
is like
cool. You'd have maps
I loved it.
Shit.
Yeah, you'd have the maps, you'd have like little place to write notes and all that.
Yeah,
like that was just a completely different era of playing video games.
What's the one that I like? Fable.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, I still haven't completely finished the first Fable. I have to be honest about that. But I loved the second one. I played so much of
Would
that.
Fable be something you'd ever be interested in playing on this channel?
Sure, I could do that. I have Fable Anniversary. I think I'm stuck. I think I stopped playing because I got stuck again. For some reason, that game's so hard. Like, and it's not even hard. It's just there's like some shit that happens, and then you're like, what do I do? Where do I go? Like, I messed up something, or I got a glitch. I don't know. And then, but I'd love to do. I would totally be down to play the second Fable again.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they have that for PC or not.
I think they do. I mean, if not, we
That'd
can
be
probably
awesome.
find a way to emulate it. But
Yeah. But I love that game. It was so good, and it's so funny, and you've got the gargoyles is like the best part.
yeah.
I had my bottom bitch.
Here's Mito,
Right.
this little asshole. He's like, "You're
My
not a real
wifey
boy. You can do
in
things."
Browerstone. Oh,
Music
this,
with a
yeah, you
sword
can't
and
leave yet,
shield.
right?
Oh no, I can't because I got the sword and
Oh, you
shield.
got the sword and
What's
shield.
that? Oh, you've got a Deku shield.
I'm just rambling
What's
about
that?
old games.
Is
Meanwhile,
that a
he's
great
making all this
sword?
progress.
Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh?
He's gone.
The great Mito will never accept you as one of us. I'm a fucking racist.
Is he a racist?
He doesn't think, because I wasn't given a fairy from the get-go. He's like, you're not Kokiri. You're fucking, you're an outsider. You don't belong here.
Oh, he's like only only his people, the Kokiri.
Yeah, I need it.
Are,
I definitely need to change.
It's very Japanese of him.
That's
Great.
you.
Oh, great. I'm back.
Good job. Nailed it.
Look at that mustache, though.
Navi, thou hast returned.
I
Fergus, welcome.
I
Listen
brought him.
carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares.
So many nightmares.
As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those who are sensitive to it. Verily,
Like,
thou
premonitions?
hast felt it. To Fergus,
And
the time
pets.
has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? No, I want to end the game right now.
Is that what happens?
No, you're just like, come on to Fergus, get your shit together. Then enter, brave to Fergus.
Oh,
and thou too,
I
Navi.
forgot.
Navi
You're
the
gonna go
fairy,
in the
thou
tree.
must aid to Fergus. And to Fergus, when Navi speaks, use the up on the C button to listen to her words of wisdom.
Let's go.
You're not Mario.
I mean, she could be. So, hit him in the face. No, I said hit him in the face.
Oh, I have.
What's happened?
I think I need to fix something.
Uh-oh.
I think I have two keys bound to the same button.
Oh, no way. That's fun.
C up.
Inside the Deku Tree. Are we getting screen splitting, or is it just because it's
I mean, I
cutscene?
think it's just part of like
cutscenes?
just emulation. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if there's much. Okay, yeah, that is interesting. I wonder why that's happening. I feel like I must have my Z4 also. That's weird.
What
I
is
will
it?
work-
Like zoom and
Well,
hit?
it's for some reason it also thinks like man that will be a pain.
I don't know what's going on.
It shouldn't like my Z targeting should just be just that Z targeting. It's also doing my first person perspective.
Oh, okay.
2 hours later.
Did that change anything?
It didn't look like it.
It's just
That's pain.
that's strange. It's gonna be interesting. That's all.
It's gonna be
Attack!
every single time that I log on.
So
to
every
something.
you're gonna zoom in, like
Maybe that's why I had it set together. There.
oh you gotta
Deku
excuse me, Deku nut.
Alright. That's super weird. Why is that? That should not also be my Z up. That is weird. But whatever. I guess. You know what? I wonder then. Can I set whatever. I'll survive. Sorry. Technical diff.
Hashtag sorry not sorry. Oh, it just spewed poison at you.
No.
I don't remember these flowers.
I mean again, you played
look
once
different.
for like an hour.
I know, they just look different though. I mean, I remember flowers, but they look I don't know. Like more purpley? Were they always like purpley blue?
Yeah, purplish blue would be accurate.
Rupees.
Rupees. Look at
Listen!
this wall. You can climb. Oh my
The
god, I
vines
don't
are
care.
here, and you can climb the vines to Fergus. Oh. Oh. Look, he's got to climb in. He's so tiny. Oh, good. You got a dungeon map. You're just breezing through those screens. Oh, that sucks. You got to go down or up again.
Yep.
Does that mean you got to fight those things again?
No. 23 is number 1. When you jump up, hold forward.
Is he explaining?
Yeah, he's telling me, like, ow, you hurt me. If you let me go, I'll tell you how to do things.
Oh.
It's just tutorials.
So they're not... Oh, okay.
Try it if you're feeling
It's just a way to
bold.
insert a tutorial.
Yeah.
I was like, he's not a bad guy.
Well,
What is this? So the tree is infected, basically.
Yeah, so Ganondorf came in here. He was looking for the spiritual stone.
You almost said Gandalf.
Anyways.
Is it Ganon?
Ganondorf.
Oh, it's Ganondorf?
Yes.
Is that different from just Ganon?
Yeah, so Ganon refers to his demon form, like his big pig form, basically.
Oh. Oh. That's a pig?
Yeah, he's like a big demon warthog. Like
Is that
boar.
in Breath of Wild?
Yeah, he turns into a giant boar at the
Turns
end.
into a giant boar
Yeah.
at the end? Fuck, I don't remember that at all. I mean, I guess I didn't go to the end. Like, I just watched you play it, but... Did you just kill a fairy?
No.
Oh, that looked like a little green fairy.
Yeah, that's her. She goes out to aim for you, basically. Like, hey, this is an important item. Go look.
Oh, cool. Navi. Good old Navi.
Yeah.
So maybe the Navi people were like the navigators?
Maybe. Or just James Cameron for some reason was just like, I want to name these things Navi.
That name. He's like, this is a dope ass name. Are you back to where you started? No.
Yes, I'm right back where I just got the thing. I had to go.
Oh, okay. So that was really confusing. When I tried to play, I was like, I don't know where I am. Like most of the time. Oh my god, slingshotting was so hard. You're making it look super easy. It's not this easy, folks. If you've never played this, slingshotting is fucking
If you're
hard.
not familiar with, again, these old kind of tanky controls,
It's really hard.
Yeah. It's okay. There will come a point where I need to do the little archery range, and I will fuck up a whole lot because these controls are very, very sensitive.
Yeah. I don't even think you needed the map, did you?
No, I can play this entire game without a map. That's...
It's amazing. Oh, what? Oh my god, hurry! Oh my god. Are they gonna go down?
Yeah, they'll go down.
Hurry!
They're gonna be down by the time I finish with this because the timer still goes even though I'm going through this cutscene.
That's rude. Hiya! How do you... What? How are you gonna...
I just go back down.
Go back down? Oh, and I see, and then you climb up. And then you gotta do it again. How's the... So the respawn... is pretty good. Like if you wanted to grind a bunch or something, or do you have to grind?
Yeah, there's no real reason to grind. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Grinding would be only if a certain enemy had an item or whatever that you need, like these decky sticks.
Oh, I see. Oh shit.
Can I deal? Oh wait, we can't fight down here. Let's just do that. It'll be a little easier.
So now that won't respawn.
That won't respawn until I leave this room and come back in.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, whereas the little decky plants will, and there's a logic to that. You needed a stick to light that torch to get out of here, and those little plants basically are like an infinite resource of those sticks.
Oh, right on.
I'm being careless.
There are so many little nuanced things I did not pay attention to or pick up on before.
That's good.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is.
I was just like, this game fucking sucks.
It's absolutely a different era of games because you have to sit down, you actually have to read, right? You know,
and
this is the stuff that,
bullshit.
like, you know, whenever we watch other people play games, we're like, oh, just read the fucking thing. It's like, well, you know, maybe we need to behave and do exactly what we preach.
Reading is for noobs, babe.
Okay.
Reading is for noobs.
Okay. Is this enough to kill him?
Says the former English teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I totally get it though. Reading can be really annoying when you're like, no, I don't have time for this shit.
I just want to play the game.
Yeah.
Boop.
Whoa! Okay, the pool. Wow, you're here already. That was fast.
Oh yeah, we'll beat this temple
That
before
was fast.
I think we'll finish this temple before we close out the episode because I mean
That sounds perfect.
We have some.
I might trim a little fat.
Yeah, that's probably a little bit in the beginning, and you know, again, we talked, we fucking like went full podcast mode at the beginning of this episode.
Yeah,
like,
but that's okay. I can always cut that. I could release it as a separate. Yeah. Okay, so it's funny. I didn't even realize, but you know how with Resident Evil we watched the entire credits?
Yeah.
We basically had like a little
podcast,
like a little podcast moment that I wasn't even paying attention.
Well, I mean that's
why I didn't throw it all into the last video because I was like, I'll just cut this. I can save it for later and throw it out at some point if anybody's actually interested.
Yeah.
Which they should be interested because you should be watching all of the videos.
Yeah, all of the 2 people who do. You're our real homies.
You're our real homies.
Looking at you.
Pretty sure one.
You know
of
who
them
you are.
Mom. You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah,
fine.
Absolutely.
Made a Rumble account today.
I saw that.
Yep. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use it.
I know nothing
seems
about
real-
it. We have people we can talk to though, because I know we have friends who do use it.
The Rumble. It's really interesting. Like it's very simplistic kind of in a way. But man, was I struggling. I was like, where do I find the video link? It took me a minute and then I figured it out. So I'll have to.
Are you gonna start uploading our videos to Rumble? Should.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean it's gonna take a while. Like it's funny. It almost, I would say, I don't know if I want to say it's faster than YouTube as far as uploading. It kind of seems that way, but then it still has to process. Like YouTube takes forever to process the HD. Like when we were doing stuff
my
in
brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the right order. 2, 3, 1. 23 is 1.
Right order.
The order is 2, 3, 1.
2, 3, 1.
23 is number 1. Let's go. Do you think I'm a traitor?
Yep. Absolutely, you're a traitor. You just sold them out.
You are a traitor.
That's all right. I appreciate you being a traitor.
I mean, I guess I didn't.
Okay, are they just infected creatures or are they like actually?
They're influenced. So like you have a lot of the spirits and creatures of this world who are just like, well, you know, like anything else, they're trying to survive. And Ganon comes along, like, I'm the new powerful being. Like, all right, cool. Like, if you're the fucking serf, you're just like, you're the new king. Like,
oh,
you know?
Okay.
At least that's how I've always kind of seen it. I don't know.
No,
Maybe
that
it's
makes
being.
sense.
This is how you swim.
Swimming.
This is
you
swim.
Can dive into the water.
Hit the button.
Oh, don't go up though. There you go. Okay. That's dangerous.
Drain the water.
Does that make it stop? Oh, no, it just drains water.
Drains the water so I can then jump on the platform to then go underneath the thing. Come on.
Oh, no way. Okay, that's cute. It's amazing the kind of puzzles that were in these early games.
Yeah. Oh, this really set the tone for like what I expected a game to be. You know, like.
This is why you like all the hard shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is how you pull a block.
This is why I hate all the hard shit.
Yeah,
trying to play this, I was like, "Fuck this, man." Although I did like. I mean,
this isn't like here's the thing. It's really not a terribly difficult game. Like.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I really enjoyed the Tomb Raider game that I played.
Yeah, Tomb Raider's great.
One that
yeah. And that has a lot of inspiration from these games. Like.
Yeah, like it wasn't. Well, I suppose because it was newer-ish than this.
Oh, way newer than this.
Well, like I do like the old Tomb Raider. I tried to play like the really like
the old Tomb Raiders are the age of this game.
So fucking
is what
hard
you have to think about.
Oh my god, it was so bad. I loved those though.
Yeah, they're great games.
I didn't really play them. Like my brother would play old Tomb Raider games, and I would just hang out. I loved like the training course was probably like my favorite part.
Yeah.
It's funny to think about how cool that looked back then.
Sure.
But now it's like, oh yeah, this looks like shit. This just looks terrible and blurry and
yeah, they're old games. They're old 64-bit games. Like that's.
But I'm trying to think of what system we had that for.
PlayStation.
I wonder,
Sony.
PlayStation.
Sony was the only one that had the original Tomb Raiders. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I don't know what I played. Which one did I play? I can pull up my Steam.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, unless you played them on my computer later, because they eventually ported to.
Well, no, I have. Well, yeah, I have the whole like. Remember, I got like the set or whatever. You could buy a bunch of them together. A bundle. It was a bundle.
But Tomb Raider. I played Rise. Oh, no, I haven't played Rise yet. Did I play Rise?
I have no idea.
Anyways, there's one with like the new chick, and it was surprisingly good.
Yeah, they're supposed to be really good.
I know you had recommended it was something like the that other game.
That helps. That's good communication. Thank you.
I don't remember. This other game. I don't know.
But yeah,
try this out because you probably like it.
The newer trilogy of Tomb Raiders. I don't even know if it's a trilogy. It might be more than that now.
There's a few of them.
But those games are really solid. Oh, all right, you have to come back here with
and
a bomb.
they're puzzly.
Yeah, well, very much so.
But they're not really that hard. The controls are pretty decent.
Yeah.
For the most part. I remember trying to climb this airplane. I kept falling. That sucked, but otherwise it was pretty good.
I don't think I'm going to 100% this game.
Are you going... What is 100? Oh, like don't
get every
like
item
deaths?
and no, that's not just 100%. You get everything. You complete everything in the
everything.
game.
I see. That's fine.
I was thinking about
You're
it.
gonna get a lot of things.
Yeah,
I feel like you already got a lot of things, didn't you?
I got an amount.
I guess you haven't really. Have you died?
No, I haven't died.
You haven't died.
No, I don't. I don't imagine I will die. I mean, maybe that's a bit of a claim, but I don't. It's not a game that I usually see the game over screen on. Like I can think of maybe one or two spots where it's more just, kind of like mechanics in the game that get like frustrating. But
Oh, I gotcha.
there's in terms of the mechanics, though, you'll eventually get items like bottles where you can keep fairies, and once you basically always have a fairy on you, like you have very little like excuse or I should probably start that again. Excuse
Unless
or reason.
you're like me and you don't use your health potions.
Well, yeah. And again, I don't know. I'm gonna be just a little overconfident because I do really know this game. Like,
Yeah.
Whereas, if we do Majora's Mask, for instance, like that's not a game that I have anywhere as much playtime on. Like, there'd actually, I would almost feel confident that if we play that game, there'll be points where I'll actually get lost.
I would love to see it.
23, so 2. And number 3.
How do you know which one is which?
I mean, just numerical. Like, literally 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I see.
And this guy's going, how did you know?
Oh my god, if you fucked that up the first time, like let's say you didn't know or pay attention or whatever.
You'd have to either climb back up and find it, or else you'd have to just keep trying different orders until eventually you got the right one. I mean, because there's technically only 9 different combinations that you can do, right?
Well,
you'd have to do 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2.
What? So would they respawn?
Yeah, they literally just go back into their little heights if you get it wrong.
Oh, all right.
Again, it's the first dungeon. It's not meant to be it's not meant to break your balls.
Crazy dungeon. Okay, and how about we pause there?
No, let's finish it. We got literally boss fight.
Okay, we're gonna do a boss fight. Yeah. Oh, we're doing a boss fight.
This will take me literal seconds. I promise you.
Okay. I didn't know it was a boss fight. I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah, like I said, we'll finish the dungeon.
Thought it was like just another section or something.
No.
That's funny. Oh no! Oh no! It's a boss! Oh my god!
She's right up there.
Oh, this boss! Oh, it's a spider! Yeah. Ew! Gross!
I am looking at you. Hello. There we go.
You're gross.
So, neat trick to anybody who's played Ocarina of Time before. The strongest attack you can do as a child is actually using the Deku Stick jump attack.
Deku Stick jump attack. You gonna stab her in the eye?
Again, had I not fucked up my buttons.
Yeah. Be-doo, 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 boo, be-doo, be-doo, boo-doo, boo.
Had I not fucked up, I could have gotten those 3 strikes on that first one.
And then it would have been dead.
Yeah, it just would have been over. There's another way too that you can.
Oh, now. That would be more appropriate. Hit the big heart.
Yeah, I guess so. No, I mean, no,
Eggs in the
you
tree?
get the victory music when you beat, when you're in a
don't
fight.
know.
And then when you pick things up, you jump.
I have that on my soundboard list. It's
good.
fun.
Well done, Fergus. But
So
now I
you're
die.
out of the tree. He's dead?
Yeah, he dies.
The infection was too strong. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I know that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? I mean, I can't say no. Because you'll tell me anyways. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse
He's
upon
from
me.
the desert, that's why. There he is.
Oh.
Handsome than ever.
This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to the Hyrule.
I just realized the implications of Israel and all that. The sacred land.
What do they call them again? The Saracens?
Oh, the Saracens. Yeah, I guess
Saracens?
that too. Yeah.
I'm saying that wrong. I mean, it's,
Ponder.
we've had that conversation before.
Before time began, before spirits and life existed, the 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule.
I mean, it's funny, historically, I was thinking about Shakespeare and the Moors, right?
Din, the goddess of power.
They don't like the brown people.
Nairu, the goddess of wisdom. And Pharaoh, the goddess of courage.
And the pink one.
Well, that was Din.
Oh.
3.
Go, go, Power Rangers! This is actually kind of a fun little scene for an old game.
It's literally just them, this is the creation of the world. You have the 3 goddesses, Din, with her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the red earth.
Nehru.
Poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave spirit of law to the world.
So red earth, wisdom,
And Furore.
and the grass.
Her rich soul produced all life forms which would uphold the law.
It's like the red earth, the green grass,
The blue
and
sky.
the blue sky.
The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And the golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence.
Is this the first
And
mention
the resting place of the triangles has
Triforce?
become the sacred realm. No, you had the Triforce back in Zelda 1. But then I think it was only, there was only 2. You had the 2 triangles of power, literally Ganondorf's power, and then I think it was either wisdom. Maybe it was either wisdom or courage was the one that, Link got.
Huh.
Back
Triforce just sounded cooler. They were like, well, it can't be 2 Force.
Thou
Triforce
must never suffer
sounds
that
better.
man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope.
It's kind of interesting. I had a weird thought in my head.
Fergus, go now to Hyrule
So you think
Castle.
about it. They're talking about
There
the
thou
desert people.
will surely meet the Princess of Destiny.
If this is supposed to be
this
the
stone
evil
with you.
desert man, you've got
Stone that
in
man
Fern
wanted
Gully,
so much that he cast the curse upon
the
me.
oil is bad. So it's kind of like the oil and the desert. It's like
Yeah.
they're trying to say something.
Maybe.
Maybe they were projecting
Could have been.
what's happening right now.
I think it's a little far-fetched. I mean, in terms of what's happening right now, in our
That's
current
just bad
world
politics.
climate. Well, no, I mean, for the sake of potentially not getting canceled or whatever, I won't name the places, but 3 great powers have fought over this place. It wasn't just us.
Yeah.
You had Britain, and you also had Russia. And all 3 have had the exact same, basically, cycle. So.
Yeah. I think
Navi
people
the
forget
Fair, help the
how
figures to carry out my will.
Powerful
I
Britain used to
entreat
be.
ye, Navi. Goodbye.
Let's go to Hyrule Castle to Fergus. Goodbye, great Deku Tree. Goodbye forever.
And then we leave, and Mido's like, "Why would you kill the tree?"
Are they gonna assume you did it?
Yeah, he absolutely does.
Oh, do
Hey,
you have
the
to find
Fergus,
him?
what'd you
You have
do?
to kick his ass now?
Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault!
Kick his ass. Come on.
No, he just...
Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
All right.
that's a good enough place.
That's a good spot.
Thank you guys for joining us. Like the video if you enjoyed it.
Share and subscribe and comment down below, please.
Yes. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.